Good evening, everyone. I'm Rochelle Whitaker, mental health therapist, educational consultant, and parent educator. My goal is to empower, equip, and educate parents on how to advocate for their children. So this is week 2, tip 2, on how to help your child be successful in school. So normally, as I've said before, that these videos would be live. However, I'm coming back from out of town today. And I wanted to pre-record just in case something happened and I wasn't able to get back for 9 o'clock. So week 2, tip 2 on helping your child is pretty simple. You might say, why is she even telling us this? It's because I think sometimes that as parents we forget, myself included. So the tip 2 for this week is to praise and encourage your child on a daily basis, probably even more so than you think is required, right? So, and I say this because going in different classrooms and seeing different students, it is amazing to me the difference in the child when the teacher praises them and says, "Oh, you've done such a great job, give me a high five." Their whole countenance changes. And every time I see that, I don't know, it does something to me. It just encourages me that a little bit of praise can go a long way. And so I know that if you have a child that is challenging, their behaviors are challenging, they do probably more things that are inappropriate than they do right, that sometimes it's hard as parents to see the good, right? To recognize and praise a child for doing something good. But that praise goes so far. And I've seen it from little kids all the way up to older kids. Just that one word, it can be something simple like, I think you're a superstar, or you've done a great job, and the whole countenance of the child changes. So I just want to encourage parents today that sometimes I know we forget, and like I said, myself included, because I do have one of those children that can sometimes challenge me. They're always doing things, and so I just want to encourage you to praise and encourage your child daily. And hopefully you're encouraging them more so than the teacher. Because I know sometimes there are times when they're students where the teacher's is the only person that's giving them praise. And so, and I'm not calling teachers out, but it just depends on the kind of teacher that you have. Some teachers are maybe better at, encouraging and praising, and some teachers are that's just not where they are, or they just have a whole bunch of students that are disruptive, and they're just like that it doesn't even come to mind, because when you're in the thick of things, that sometimes happens. But I just wanted to come to you all today and just remind you that it makes such a difference in the child when you praise and encourage them daily, before they go to school, just when they come home from school. I know you had a great day. I hope you have a great day. You rock. You're a great kid. I know you can do this. Just, anything that you can think of, high five them. And so my tip for week 2 on how to help your child be successful is fairly simple. Just, continue to praise and encourage your child on a daily basis. Look for those small things. Look for those good things that the child does. Maybe if your child constantly does challenging behaviors, it's, maybe they're a good helper, or they like opening doors, or maybe they do their homework great. Just something small that you can encourage them and praise them on to just kind of build them up. And so they'll take that with them into the school environment, and hopefully that relays into the things that they're doing, and it will positive reinforcement, of course. For a child, any attention is better than no attention, but that positive reinforcement, or that praise, that encouragement, will go a lot further than punishment or negative reinforcement. So my tip for week 2 is just to praise and encourage your child. If you have questions, you can always email me at info@providentialcounseling.com, or you can DM me. And if you know someone who can benefit from this information, please share these videos. Until next week, have a good week, and I'll see you next week.